A lot of the inspiration I draw from as a chef comes from the friends I have made from around the world. I love to learn about foods from their childhoods or taste new things when I visit them and recreate them back home, but with a plant-based twist. Welcome to the Almond Butter and Chocolate Masterclass Series, a collaboration between the Almond Board of California and the Culinary Institute of America. I'm Anissa Dann, and I work at the Culinary Institute of America's Copia campus in Northern California, and I'm the chef owner of Wicked Good Plants, a vegan pastry business here in the Napa Valley. Today, I'll show you how to make Alfajores de Maicena, an Argentinian cookie made California style with almond flour and candied almonds on top. I have a wonderful group of friends from Mendoza, Argentina, who've taught me so much, including these cookies on a recent trip to visit them. Traditionally, Alfajores de Maicena are filled with dulce de leche and often rolled in coconut and sometimes dipped in chocolate, but these vegan versions will allow me to enjoy them as well. Evidence that being open to mixing experiences and ideas brings forth joy and deliciousness. Consumers are curious about global flavors in their treats, so don't be afraid to play around with different ingredients and cuisines if you're inspired by their flavor profiles. Almonds work well within different cuisines, so I challenged myself to use a few different almond forms to make this vegan recipe. I love how they turned out, so I'm excited to show you how to do the same. To make a vegan version of the filling, I'm going to make this almond butter and date caramel. In a food processor, combine dates, creamy roasted almond butter, coconut oil, solid not melted, salt, and vanilla. I've chosen roasted almond butter because color is flavor, and it adds a toasted element that will provide depth on the palate in the final cookie. Blend the mixture until it's smooth, thick, and sticky. We need a caramel firm enough to hold its shape between the two cookies, so add a little tapioca starch or arrowroot powder mixed in water if you need to. I found that almonds really help create excellent texture and flavors in pastries. In vegan pastries, it can provide binding properties to replace eggs or creaminess to replace dairy. For example, when combined with coconut oil, the natural lecithin in the almonds helps stabilize this emulsification at room temperature. I love almonds and learned how to work with them frequently in French fine dining restaurants. When I decided to go vegan, I remember making an excellent vegan tarte with almond flour that added texture, interest, color, and nuttiness. Combined with the citrus curd, it was divine, and definitely put almonds on the short list of ingredients I consider when developing new treats. Here I have the Maicena cookies that I made using a vegan egg replacer and butter, citrus zest, almond flour, and maicena, Spanish for cornstarch, which is where the cookies get their name. The almond flour and cornstarch in this recipe work together to make a delicate cookie that has a tender bite. To build, shape the almond butter and date caramel into balls and press them gently between two cookies. You can dip the cookies in chocolate, sprinkled with a bit of salt or crushed candied almonds on one edge to garnish. This vegan take on the beloved Argentinian sandwich cookies, Alfajores de Maicena, is light, delicate, and melt in your mouth delicious. It pairs wonderfully with a coffee or a mate. Enjoy. I hope this has inspired you to feel adventurous with different almond forms in your next vegan pastry.